Hey everybody, this is Abigail Mabry, the immigration attorney with Cobb Law Group and CENA of Nashville, and I wanted to come on here today and talk to you about two different types of visa applications that you or someone you know may be eligible for. And these two visa applications are similar in some ways, but really different in other ways. But they're kind of related. We'll call them like visa cousins. So the first type of visa is called the U visa. Some people know it in Spanish as visa U. So this type of visa is available for somebody who does not have permanent status in the United States, who has been the victim of a crime inside the United States, who reported that crime to a law enforcement agency or some agency who is authorized to investigate or do something about that crime, and who have cooperated or assisted in the investigation or prosecution of that crime. And if this visa application is successful, it leads to a temporary status that lasts for 4 years, where someone is in what's called U status, and then that can lead to being eligible for permanent residency. So the basic requirements for this visa is you have to have been the victim of a crime, you have to report that crime to the police or an agency who has authority in that situation, and then you have to assist in the investigation or cooperate with whatever requests for information are made of you by that agency. And if that is successful, it can lead to a permanent status, such as permanent residency. The other type of visa that's similar to the U visa is called a T visa. So a T visa is available for those who don't have a permanent legal status in the United States, who have been the victim of trafficking. So when we talk about human trafficking, it's when people are forced against their will to come to the United States, usually for the purpose of either sex trafficking or labor trafficking. They're either being forced into a situation where of forced sexual acts, or into a forced labor situation where they're forced to do some type of job or labor that they didn't choose to do. So if you or someone you know has been the victim of trafficking, they may be eligible for a T visa. And this visa, the main difference between this visa and the U visa is you have to work really closely with the federal government in the investigation or prosecution of the trafficking ring or the traffickers. And the federal government has to really do a lot of the legwork and really cooperate with you or your attorney, if you're working with an attorney, on making this visa a possibility. So two different types of applications that can lead to a status that's temporary. It's only for a certain number of years, but can turn into permanent residency. The first is the U visa for people who've been the victim of a crime, such as assault, aggravated robbery, domestic violence, kidnapping, something like that. And then a T visa for someone who's been the victim of trafficking, for either sex trafficking or labor trafficking. We hear a lot of questions from a lot of people about both of those different types of visas, and we wanted to provide some more information on those. If you think you or someone you know might be eligible for one of those, you can call our office at 615-649-0049 to schedule a free 30-minute consultation, and we can walk you through the eligibility requirements and see if either one of those visa applications is a possible option for you or your loved one. I hope everyone is staying safe and well. Again, this is Abigail Mabry with Cobb Law Group, and we would love to hear from you, meet you, and speak to you soon. Thank you.